Okay.
Hello, everyone! This is Cosplay Princess and...
Dark Elsa
come on,
cosplay
Dark Elsa.
here too, but I'm having some technical difficulties with my clothes.
Yes, we all had technical difficulties with our clothes. And this is Crazy Cosplay Duo. This is our amazing web show. And tonight we have on CJ.
Dark Elsa you forgot to mute it again! Technical difficulties with my clothes.
Wait, you just got muted again? Technical difficulties with our clothes. And this is Crazy Cosplay Duo. This is our amazing web show.
Oh no, it was me who forgot to mute it.
Oops. Yes, technical difficulties of the world. We go through these technical difficulties 15 minutes before the show. Well, actually 30 minutes before the show, about like 40 minutes, but yeah. 20 minutes before the show, Marie got muted for a good 10 minutes, and we're just like, I'm over here panicking, going, I can hear you, I can't hear you, messaging her on my phone, going, ah!
And I'm like,
Yeah, we're just freaking out, I try to read her lips, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, I still don't know what you're saying.
I just got mad at her.
And it got crazy, because obviously you had to have a show, so it's crazy. And this is our first web show for 2016. Woo! Our first web show. It's been forever since we did the last web show. We missed it because of the holidays. For people who don't know, we had holidays that we were busy with our holiday stuff.
With our families too.
It fell on the day after Christmas. And then last night was New Year's, so obviously people are going out partying last night, so we didn't have a show last night.
For us.
Yeah, including us. We were out partying totally. No, I sat around and I hung around on New Year's and I just played video games on my computer. Go people who play video games on their computer.
Woohoo!
And we currently have no viewers. Don't worry, we'll grab viewers eventually. We'll get viewers eventually. And do you guys want to hear? I guess since no one's really putting an opinion, I'm going to tell people the story about my sister and Fries, because there was a story about what happened after finals. So me and Snow Queen Cosplay, Dark Elsa Cosplay missed out, which we were really sad about.
I was sad about
we went to Siam Thai. Remember that Thai place, Marie?
Yes.
And it was after finals, and we're getting Thai food. And of course, I'm like, earlier the day, I helped her out with her resume, just reviewed it, and she's probably messaging me, yelling at me now. Nope. Wonderful, Marie. Wonderful. I guess I'll take over the show for now.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I probably have to. It's okay. I took a wrong swallow at the wrong time. We have one viewer now. I'm sorry. I took a swallow. I was like, oh my god, we have a viewer. Okay. Anyway. So, story about Snow Queen Cosplay. We have 2! Yes, thank you! We have viewers! Yeah! 3 minutes into the show. No, we have 1. Okay, I'm pretty not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's one of my dedicated, loyal people that I know. And so, Snow Queen Cosplay and me are out there, and we're like, oh, let's go order Bobo tea! I'm like, oh my god. This Bobo tea is $4. Oh my god. So Snow Queen's like, that's it. I'm gonna get you Fries, because we're going to this concert later on this January, and we're going to this fabulous concert. And I'm gonna sit in the front row, and I'm gonna totally gonna cosplay America. I'm sitting there eating my fries, going yeah, dude, what's up? Because that's who I am. Which reminds me, Dark Elsa Cosplay is actually gonna be hosting a Neotalia panel, and CJ just messaged me. CJ is gonna be our guest in a few minutes, as soon as we're done with this whole thing. Especially since we've been having on and off difficulties of technicalness. Anyway, so yeah, she's going to be hosting a Neotalia panel, which will be a lot of fun to host, and I will be doing from America. I just realized, but now she's not here, so I can't be like, hey, Dark Elsa, I realized I found the perfect wig for America. This is for my Elsa prom queen outfit, and obviously Dark Elsa is going as Dark Elsa, which is wonderful. And my sister's just being a magical magician. And yes, this is just normally what happens on the web show. We try to keep it orderly, and then random stuff happens, and the more random stuff happens, and the more random stuff happens, and then we lose someone, and then they come back on, and then random comments about cats and dogs, and we had Papa Bruce on, and we made random comments about cats scratching people, which was pretty entertaining. And then we had Nightshade on, who's always a lot of fun to have on. So shout out to Nightshade, who has been here since our first show. And then Divine makes random comments. And yes, that's pretty much our web show in a jiffy. And unfortunately, I have lost my other hostess, which kind of sucks because I'm the only one on here. And I thought my phone vibrated. I'm like, it vibrated. It's nobody. It's nobody. Anyway, so con season, since I guess I'm on here for a few workshop minutes. People have to stop messaging me. Yeah, you do owe me stuff, sis. My sister's messaging me about stuff that she owes me because we often like swap off cash. You're back! Are you back? Are you back? Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
She is back.
Hi, I'm on.
Amazing Dark Elsa is back.
There we go.
There we go. Show everyone your costume, Dark Elsa.
Okay. Easie's her non-coronation dress. It keeps going in this color. But the other dress that people have seen me in for Dark Elsa is my coronation Dark Elsa. Couldn't be similar to Elsa's because, well, I'm Dark Elsa. And of course, if no one's heard this yet, the little backstory for why my Dark Elsa has such short hair right now is, well, Anna decided to be a pain in the butt and get gum stuck in Dark Elsa's hair. Hold on, I need glasses off to do this.
She obviously needs glasses off.
Going into character. Anna decided to be a pain. And, of course, put gum in my hair. I had to cut it. With how high it was, and the fact that my hair was in a ponytail at that point, I had to lose most of my hair. I froze her for a month. Almost. Regular Elsa made me stop. My latter half. I wouldn't have frozen her forever like you would. But no. I have to do something about it.
Also, something from Snow Queen Cosplay, who is being annoying but not watching us, who's probably going to watch us.
What?
Snow Queen Cosplay literally messaged me, because I love you, because she's like, I owe you this, and I owe this, and I have to still get you a Christmas present, and I have to still do this, and I still have to do this, and I still do this, and she's like, because I love you, after this really long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 messages she sends me. Thank you, Snow Queen Cosplay, for sending me 10 messages about stuff that you owe me that you have to do and stuff.
Yeah.
That's our other sister for us. We had to have her online
That's
sometime.
also our Anna.
Okay, so tonight I briefly mentioned that we have a guest, CJ. Yeah, CJ. Yeah, my brain does not. Just ignore my brain for a few minutes if it goes crazy. Are you keeping an eye on the chat? Are you keeping an eye on the chat site? Okay, good. And so we're going to have CJ on tonight. And I have looked, and I believe Dark Elsa has also looked at his cosplays. And I've seen him do like Elsa, which is absolutely fabulous. He is known for doing Merida. He's known for doing Princess Serenity. He's also known for doing that. Hands down, he is the best Ciel Phantomhive I've seen in a long time.
It was really nice.
Oh, also, I had to mention the Merida was super accurate. I love the Merida. The Merida was amazing. Heart. I saw like the photo shoot pictures of it. That was pretty cool. Also, I have to say that it was pretty. I got to see this cosplayer. It was pretty amazing. We're super happy to have him online tonight. Yes, I'm just making sure that everything is going well.
We love this guy. He's epic.
Okay, I think my messenger hates me.
When doesn't it?
It hates me most days.
That's my point.
It's like, no, Messenger. It's just, give me a second. Do you want to talk about something, Dark Elsa? Well, I currently work on this Messenger thing.
Sure. Our guest for tonight also does a good grill, which our lovely Diana forgot. He has done so many different people, and they're amazing. I really like them. What's one of my favorite?
All right. I got a message back from our guest. Our guest is jumping in right now. Whoa, and I'm trying not to fall off my chair because this dress is slippery.
Falling off the chair.
Yes, I'm falling on my chair. This
mind.
is my dress that I purchased because you talked about your cosplay. It's my turn to talk about mine. Yeah. I purchased this from a cosplay selling site originally from the movie. I wanted to cosplay Michi. I wanted to cosplay the main character from Princess Protection Program, her ball gown that she has. And we are here with our guest CJ, and he is on.
Woo! Woo! Pikachu!
We love it.
Yeah. You can speak and it'll bring you to the front.
My shirt has Charizard.
Yes. When you talk, it puts you on for the big screen for the video. Otherwise, you're in a little small screen.
But it doesn't for me, on mine at least.
Okay.
That's nothing new.
Okay, so we are super happy to have you on tonight. And
Yes,
this is other co-host, my lovely other co-host, Darkoza Cosplay, who was unfortunately you weren't able to meet. She also knows Marie through the pre-show because she was still getting home from her trip.
Yeah, I was.
So, since you started talking about the Grell, do you have any questions for our lovely guest?
Yes, I do. How did you do your growl so well? I have to ask.
Okay, so the funniest part was I never wanted to do Grell. I only did it because my friends were like, hey, you're really sassy and you're flamboyant. This character's perfect for you.
Oh, dear.
So literally, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do a recycle cosplay and I'm going to thrift stuff. So I literally found like a brown coat, made it into a brown vest, added all the little details and everything, pulled out one of my shirts, cut off the collar, pulled out a pair of my black dress pants, did the ribbon, did everything else, styled the wig, made the glasses, actually painted them with nail polish the night before, and literally made the coat, because I'm like, I'm going to make myself a fabulous coat if I'm going to wear this. So then I sent out a 3D sketch from Google SketchUp to do the chainsaw, and it actually, somebody broke it at the last event I went to, but it actually made noises, and it sounded like it on all that stuff. You could hear screaming, and it was, I had fun with it, so.
You would. All of us do, when we have good props.
But, we really needed a Grell, and we happened to use it for Animarathon for one of our skits. And the funniest part about that skit was, we came up with it in 3 hours while we were drunk.
Wow.
Literally, we were drunk. We're like, what can we come up with? Well, here we go. So, Grell was one of the characters. It was really great. It was really funny. We had fun doing it, so.
Mm-hmm. But that's wonderful.
I feel like
Grell was surprising.
They end up doing come out from a drunk idea.
The fact that it's so wonderful, yeah, surprising.
Can I ask you, did you win?
Oh, yeah, we took Best in Show.
The best prize, yes.
In our skit, it was like, what was it? Destiny Alteration 9000. So it was this box, and all these anime characters were coming up to this box, and they were trying to change their anime and everything else. And inside the box was actually Grell hiding, waiting to get his next man friend. So, Greg Buster, which was played by Sun's Cosplay, was the guy that was lucky enough to pull Grell. So literally you hear just this 50 Shades of Grey theme in the back, like Crazy in Love or something. And the last line of the skit is what I remember because everybody died. And in the sassiest point possible, it goes, who needs 50 Shades of Grey? One is more than enough. And he just drags him off stage with male stripper pants on his head. Like it's hilarious. I loved it. We're crazy, so.
Oh, you are wonderful.
You are wonderful. I was doing this earlier and I was listening to what you guys were saying. I'm like, my feels! Oh, my feels!
Yes, the feels. We do this a lot. I mean, your Elsa is wonderful as well. It really is.
Oh, thank you. I actually only did Elsa because my nieces really, really love Disney. And, of course, you know, it's hard to get entertainers, especially where I live, that will do it for, like, big parties and stuff. So I dressed up as Elsa for my nieces.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Aw, heart for that one. That
Heart.
was so adorable for doing that. Yes.
And very sweet.
Oh, thank you.
That was like so sweet. It was I love how you did the corset part of Elsa. It was really nicely made.
Oh, thank you.
I also
Sorry.
like your Kaname.
What?
Your Kaname Kuran from Vampire Knight.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of
I was
such,
17 or 18 when I did Kaname. Like, I loved Vampire Knight back then. I wish I still loved it as much as I did then.
speaking of Vampire Knight, both Cosplay Princess and I will be doing Rima and Senri. I'll be Senri, she'll be Rima.
Oh,
Yes,
that's awesome.
she convinced me after 3 months of my life. You have to do Rima. You have to do Rima. I'm not doing Rima. I'm not doing Rima. And eventually
doing
today,
Senri.
she
You're
convinced
doing
me.
Rima.
She's like, "You're doing Rima." I'm like,
And I will be your Senri.
"Yes,
That's literally what we did to each other.
yes, we do. Let's do that." I'm actually gonna ask you a question now. What was your first cosplay? Because when I was reading over a bio, I know realized you did it at a young age. So, what was your first cosplay? And looking back on your first cosplay, how do you think you did on your first cosplay?
Okay, well, the first cosplay I ever made, not setting aside like anything my sister or anything made for me, which when I was really young I did Sailor Moon, so that was made for me. But the first costume I actually made by myself was Inuyasha. And looking back on it, like now I know not to use like costume satin for everything, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, learning to sew and everything was a challenge, of course, because it's hard to, especially when you have very few people in your house that know how to sew, and they're basically like, "Oh, let's armor build and do everything else," but no, let's not just sew stuff. So, but looking back, like I may redo Inuyasha one day. I still love the show, so it was like one of my first anime. You really can't like betray your first anime.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. Why I can never betray Vampire Knight. It was my first.
Oh yeah, so that's why you wanted the Vampire Knight books. You were like, we were at like the comic book store, and you're like, "Do they have Vampire Knight?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I know, I
That
was
was
so
so
sad when I couldn't find one.
There's no
Inuyasha was my first. No, actually, Inuyasha was my second. My first was Fruits Basket, but ever since I saw Inuyasha, I was like, I want to go to Inuyasha. And I want to pet his ears so badly.
Oh my gosh. No, I went with a group of my friends to SegoyaCon. It was like so long ago. And we actually had a group, and it was Kagome, me, and Shippo, and I was doing Inuyasha, of course. And people were like, "Oh my god, you guys are so young!" We were like, hey. And that was also the first time we ever heard what a photo shoot was, and I sorely regret that day.
Really? First time?
Well, first time being like above the age of 10.
Ah.
Like when you're little and stuff, and your parents and friends take you to weird stuff, and you're like posing things, you don't understand it. But like as 15, one of the what's his name? I think his name's Koga. Kidnapped our Kagome and ran with her through the convention. So we're like freaking out because our friend just got kidnapped. We're running through the convention, so all you see is Koga with Kagome on his back, Inuyasha and Shippo chasing after him.
Oh my gosh, that just sounds
That's
like it just sounds
hilarious.
perfect for anime wise. It just sounds perfect for Inuyasha scene.
Yeah, it is.
We were like, "Oh my god, our friend's getting kidnapped!" And the guy's like, "Oh, it was just a joke." And I'm like, "Oh my god, you gave me a heart attack."
Don't do that again, kind of thing, right?
We ended up becoming like lifelong friends after that, which was really funny.
But it's more like, don't steal my friend again, please don't.
Yeah, there are crazy encounters that you can become friends with. Like on Trina. I forced her to cosplay, and now she wants to have a huge wardrobe.
Which is hilarious, given what she does.
Yeah. I forced her to be my man. She's like always doing my man characters before I met Dark Elsa.
Yeah, now I do all those. Then again, I like dressing up as a guy for certain ones. She forced Snow Queen cosplay.
To be my man. I went up to her one day and said, "Hey, we're great friends. Hey, want to cosplay this guy with me and get on stage and do a waltz?" And she's like, "I don't know how to dance." I'm like, "It's Phantom of the Opera." She's like, "Oh, I love Phantom of the Opera." I'm like, "Will you?" She's like,
Yeah.
I love waltzing. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm just being crazy.
So I believe we were talking that you have your first con in 2 weeks. Do you have anything new set up for that for the first con in 2 weeks?
I'm actually debuting 4 costumes, which is something I've never done before. So it's going to be really intense. One is Loki from Thor the Dark World.
Love Loki.
Another one is a pinup style of Loki.
Oh, that's going to be epic.
So I have to throw in something really weird there. I have to mess with people. The next one is Roman Torchwick from Ruby. And
Yes!
Quartz from Steven Universe.
Oh, I believe I saw the photo of that you, on your cover photo, you do have rose quartz from it. You're going to have to let me know how rose quartz does turn out, because I've been interested in doing rose quartz for a while now.
Yeah,
like, as far as starting it, the petticoat alone takes up at least half my car. So, the trip up
You
to
know my petticoat pain.
Petticoat
pain. Oh, yes.
Since I'd like 2 opinions on this, our last guest, Papa Bruce of Broken Wall Cosplay, that's what it is,
Yes.
right? Is making my badge currently.
Give me a second. Dark Elsa cosplay.
Yeah. And God, it's so hard. But I've been asked what eye color I want to give my Dark Elsa. I don't want it to be red. What color do you think would be a good idea?
So you said what color? All I heard was like buzzing.
I don't want red.
So you don't want red
from the movie.
For the hair color or what?
Eyes.
Eye color. If I was gonna go with Dark Elsa, since like your theme and everything seems to be like a darker blue, I would either go like a silver or an onyx.
I like the idea of silver. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh yeah, and this is actually what a cosplay badge will look like. This was one I got commissioned at Camp Anime by somebody. It's got Bing Key at DeviantArt. She commissioned this cosplay badge, and you wear it on your cosplays like this, and it's kind of like your favorite character ever. I have mine being Princess Jellyfish. I also have one by. I also have a second one for, actually, believe it or not, Ciel Phantomhive, the dress of Ciel Phantomhive, which I'll be doing myself.
Or Lady.
I'm so nervous.
And I'm getting messaged by our dear Snow Queen cosplay asking how I know everything.
So this will
She's
probably
like a laugh person.
But the con where I was Grell at, Anna Marathon, while we were waiting in line to get our badges, someone came up to me and asked me if I was from Attack on Titan.
Who are you dressed as?
It's one of those situations where you just kind of stand there and you don't want to be like mean to them.
But who were you dressed as when this happened?
I was dressed as Grell, and they asked me if I was from Attack on Titan.
Grell. Really? How do they get? Ugh.
I was like, oh.
How do you take the flamboyancy that is Grell and put him in Attack on Titan, where he'd most likely die if he wasn't a Shinigami? You did like that.
I could see like Grell being like a super flamboyant Shinigami. I could just see him going around the place with this huge chainsaw going whoosh.
If he wasn't a Shinigami, he would have died like the first day.
He would have, like in the first episode, pretty much all the people die. No offense, but
and
that's not
Grell
what I got from the first
if
episode.
it wasn't for the fact that if he was in there and if he was in there but was human.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Being a Shinigami saves his life quite a bit.
All right, so continue your story. Like, what happened after? Like, what exactly happened with this whole cosplay that you were actually from Attack on Titan? How did you handle this?
Yeah. Well, pretty much I looked at him, I'm like, I'm not from Attack on Titan, and I actually don't like Attack on Titan. And they looked at me, and they're like, they were so, like, I offended their ancestors, just this sheer look of horror. And I was like,
Really?
but I'm from Black Butler. And they're like, oh, I've never seen that show. And I was like, oh, that's okay.
Oh,
Literally, this girl in, like, I guess the far back line, because this line extended all the way through this place. The far back line yells, "It's a gay redhead, you twat!"
Funniest thing is my girlfriend dresses that wants to be Grell.
Just immediately turned to look back at this lady who had yelled. And I'm just standing there just like this. Just my face over my head. I'm like, oh my god, please get me
Face
through.
palming?
Like, just get me through this line. I need to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually can relate to your pain.
Which one are we talking about?
I was doing one of the not more common animes called Leash Video Off, but there's one character she wears completely orange, and literally this whole team of Mario characters come up to me and go, "Hey, are you Princess Daisy?" And I'm in this like Victorian ball gown. I'm like, no.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't even have Princess Daisy's hair color. I don't have a tiara. I am in this very fancy lace-filled white and orange dress, and I get asked if I'm Princess Daisy.
It's like,
And
no.
they're just like, well, could you be Princess Daisy for this photo shoot? And I'm like, no.
No. You don't do that. It's very insulting.
And then the worst part was one of the judges at this convention asked me, literally said to me, I love your Princess Daisy costume.
Oi. Please tell me
I'm
you
like,
them.
thank you!
Please tell me you didn't blow up at them.
I didn't. And then here's the worst part. The con announced me for winning. My judge's favorite award goes to Princess Daisy.
Oh!
Here's the funny thing. Someone was in the audience, was a major fan, and yelled out, "You know, it's Madame de Pompadour, not Princess Daisy!"
You were Madame de Pompadour. That dress they thought was Princess Daisy. Really? I have seen your Madame de Pompadour dress. That is not even close.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty bad.
Nothing like it.
So this is another funny story. It's one that, like, every time I go to convention, I'm meeting new people. It always gets told whether or not I'm in the conversation. I don't know why. I guess it's like that go-to story. But one year, we were at Sequoia Con. It was late at night. We were doing a photo shoot for one of our friends who really, really liked Black Butler. So my Sebastian and myself, we were taking pictures and everything. This weird guy, like, comes up and starts posing in the pictures with it, like, thumbs up like this. Like, and this, like, really equipped photographer, like, really decked out photographer is, like, taking pictures of this. Like, this guy with us. And we didn't know what was going on. And, of course, these pictures were kind of compromising. And we were pausing, and I was like, who are you? Because, you know, it's a little creepy when somebody's getting... He goes, oh, hi, my name is Ian Sinclair. I'm the director of Kurosatsuji.
You met the director?
Yes, as we were taking yaoi photos.
Oh my god! I'm pretty sure you were super excited after you freaked out.
I have the pictures on my personal Facebook and not on my Facebook page, but I need to put them on there. But literally, you just see our whole Kurosatsuji people going like, and he's like this, and then he just has one photo where his arms are raised like he's a god. And I was like,
he's the one that created it.
I was like, oh god, why? It was just really funny. And every time, like, somebody, like, if we run into somebody new at a convention and my friends are there, they always tell the story. So when I come back to the conversation, person goes, you took nasty images in front of an anime director? And I'm like, it was one time!
Funniest part is that would be my girlfriend and me as Grell and Sebastian.
I'm their Ciel. We're going to compete.
You're our Lady Ciel.
I'm your Lady Ciel, so which means you have to be my tutor Sebastian.
Yes, I do, which is lucky for me, because then I get to see. Because then I get to keep my glasses.
Yes, you do.
I like being able to see.
I need to do
That sounds like hilarious. Like, I mean, if I was probably in your shoes, I probably would be like freaking out internally myself.
I
I mean, I think Snow Queen was freaking out internally when we started randomly doing a photo shoot with Monica, who does the English voice acting for Panty and Stocking. She does Stocking. She also does Mira Jane and a few other characters I'm familiar with. I'm so bad. I'm like, Monica Lee, I believe.
That's hilarious.
And she started jumping in our photo shoot, and of course I know who this is. The brief knows who it is, but no, poor Stockings has no idea who this woman is, and she's just like they're going and there's like 20 photos of her with this face on.
That is such a Snow Queen cosplay thing.
Yes, she's hilarious.
Oh.
She makes us laugh so much. Some days, I swear.
I love when like voice actors and directors jump into photo shoots with people because I think it gives like fans and stuff a connection that they're human. Like you don't have to treat them like you can't like they're behind this breakable glass. You can be human with them. You can talk to them one-on-one.
And
J. Michael Tatum. He voices Sebastian in France and
Yo-Ya. J.
I
Michael Tatum story. J. Michael Tatum story for you all.
Oh,
I
God.
went to an anime convention, and I was doing France, and I had an America with me, and this guy comes in. You were not. This is one time the year I was with you, right?
I was not there.
And of course, one of my friends was with me, and he actually knows J. Michael Tatum because this is one of my ex-friends. He hosts a radio show, and so he knows who J. Michael Tatum is. I have no idea what this guy looks like. I'm really excited because I'm going to meet him since he was able to get me into, like, you know, his meeting with J. Michael Tatum. And I'm hanging outside there. I run to America, and he starts making fun of me. So he walks up to us and starts posing like England and goes, "I'm England!" And some random person turns around and starts taking photos. And this random photo bombing guy is doing it. And he walks up to me, and he just puts his arm around me, goes, and he just does his France voice. And I'm staring at him like this.
Because that's the exact one from
Like, how can you master this voice? And so my friend at the time had to go up to me and go, "That was the actor for France." And I was like, "You have an amazing France voice." He's like, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, "I used the best France voice I heard." He's like, "Well, I am France." I'm like,
he's also Kiyoya and Sebastian, and there's a list.
oh my god. His Sebastian voice is fabulous.
Yes, I know. I've been trying to copy it for a very long time.
I enjoy like all of his Facebook.
I don't know. We had to talk to him in our fall convention. We had to talk to him because I'm now on speaking terms with him, like slight speaking terms. Like sometimes if I see him, he'll recognize me, so I'll talk to him sometimes.
And I can do
We have to get a photo shoot with our Phantom.
I can get him to critique my Sebastian voice.
Okay. Enough about talking about random people like with our things.
Sorry about that. Everyone that's watching, please feel free to ask questions. I am watching for them.
Yes, our lovely Dark House of Cosplay is watching for questions.
To be peeking and being like, "Oh no, there's nothing there."
I've been like
Do you
sneezing
have
all week, so.
what?
I've been like sneezing all week. Like I caught the plague. That was my New Year's present. I caught the plague.
Congratulations! Welcome to the New Year's. Heroes the plague. Spread it to people. Kill everyone.
Go die. That's basically what it's saying.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, but so one of my friends Yoko, like this is a stupid story, but it's a really funny story.
Tell us all of your stories if you feel like it. We're welcome to stories. We love stories.
Yes, we
At
do.
Animarathon one year, this is so weird because Animarathon is, of course, a one-day convention at Bowling Green State University. It's put on by their anime club. It's free and you can go, although now it's not free anymore, it's like $5 for a badge, but they have more like prominent guests that come. We were standing in line, this was years ago, I think 2000, either 11 or 12. We were standing in line, and my Sebastian and I had just gotten finished doing the emceeing for Segoya-Con's Masquerade, where for some reason we were treated like stripper Vash, and people were like yelling on stage like, "Take it off."
Sure, I'm guilty of doing that to MCs.
Take off.
I mean, MCs, it's different. Don't do it to the contestants.
I am so bad. Like when one convention, I had my best friend with me, and we were yelling at the MCs, "Strip! Strip! Strip!"
I hope you're not talking about Snow Queen cosplay.
No, not Snow Queen cosplay. This is
Oh,
Anya.
the other one. The one before.
Yeah, me and Anya were at the convention, and we were like she was holding over a fake beer bottle, yelling, "Strip! Strip! Goddamn strip! Wow!"
I feel like if I had been next to you, you would have done the same thing at another anime convention.
We probably would have.
Because you and I are like that.
Yes. Okay,
And Snow
please
Queen
continue.
cosplay would have had an aneurysm and be like, "Ugh."
Alright, please continue.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
we just got done with that. Of course, like we didn't know that anybody would from that convention be at this one, and we're in line, we're just waiting for our badge and everything. We're just standing there, kind of bored. I'm dressed in Ciel halfway. Our Sebastian's fully dressed. Our Maka's dressed. All of our like friends are dressed in cosplayer dress. And all of a sudden, like I feel this repeated tapping on my shoulder, like somebody literally tapping me on the shoulder repeatedly. I ignore it at first because if I don't know someone, it's not my first response to turn around and like acknowledge you. Like it creeps me out a little bit. So she was repeatedly tapping, and finally one of my friends who was dressed as Maka, her name is Yoko, turned around and goes, "Some girl is tapping your shoulder, and she looks like she's about to have a spaz attack." Okay. So I turned around. This girl's eyes just like lit up. Like she was so excited. She just goes, "Oh, you don't know me, but I know you."
That's sort of creepy sometimes.
Exactly.
Unless you're cosplay princess, she's used to that.
I'm used to getting that so much from people.
You don't know me, but I know you. So I just kind of stared at her for a minute, and I was like, okay, good. My friend Yoko goes, "Do you know who that was?" So we proceeded to go about the con, just minding our own business, having fun. Occasionally, out of the corner of our eyes, we see this girl. She's still there.
Oh, Lord.
Been following us since 8 o'clock in the morning. It's now 2 p.m. We're heading to skit rehearsals. We go into the room for skit rehearsals. This girl is standing at the door.
Creeper alert! Creeper alert!
We're just like, okay, maybe if we, sit in here for skit rehearsals, we'll close the door, maybe she'll go away. Like, I felt bad for her because, that's fine. Somebody she admires is stay there, that's fine. But there's a way to approach the situation without scaring the crap out of someone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow she makes her way into the skit rehearsals, not being part of an actual skit.
How?
Sometimes the doors are actually not monitored, or there's not somebody there. Usually there's somebody there with a security badge and is like, "I need to see your badge," and you're like, or here's me. Here's what I do, usually at cons. Here's what I do, because I feel like so fabulous in a masquerade. Here's me. I was like, flash it in their face. Be like, "I'm part of this. I'm in a skit."
I can picture you doing that. That's sad.
I do that in our convention all the time when I forget to, like, when I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, I know I have to go on stage in like 10 minutes, I have to go to the bathroom, run out of the masquerade room, try to get back in, and they're like, "We can't you in." I'm like, they're like, "Go in." I'm like, "Thank you." Okay, please continue.
This girl, she got in there, and we're all sitting together as a group, because there was like 6 or 7 of us in this group for this skit. We're sitting there, and she, like, approaches us from behind. She turns immediately to Yoko and goes, "Can you scooch over a seat so I can sit there?" My friend Yoko is the sassiest, most fun person you will ever meet. She casually just looks at this girl, slides over, puts her arm around me, and goes, "No."
Oh my goodness, that would be like if someone did that to you, Diana, and I'd be like, "No, this is my sister. You don't get to be near her."
Yeah, she probably would do it. Yeah, this is what happens when you have sisters doing web show together.
I didn't. Oh.
It was probably the weirdest, most funniest thing that had happened all day, because I was just like, okay, so, this girl, we go through the entire masquerade and everything, and we win our awards and stuff, and we were like, oh, we're all celebratory and stuff, and this girl goes, "I watched your skit, and it's still as good as the first time I saw it." Thank you. I was like, okay, well, thanks. She goes, "So, do you think we could hang out sometime?" And I went, "Sure. Okay." I've never heard from this girl again, and I thank God. That I feel like I can't be mean to someone unless, like, you absolutely provoke me. Like, if you punch me in the face, yeah, I'm going to turn around and punch you in the face back. But when it's like a nice girl like that who's just really excited, I feel bad saying anything to them. Or for a guy, that matter. Like, you're really excited, and I understand. But the creepiness was still there.
Mm-hmm.
The creeper factor.
I had somebody who went to a con, and of course, they decided at GeneriCon, they loved me, so they made a fan club for me, and I went to Anime Boston, and they're like, guess what? I'm like, hey, I remember you went to my panel. I just like, I made a fan club for you. I'm the president, but I'm the only one who's in it. I'm like, you want a hug? And she's like, I love you. And I'm like, okay. I have never seen her again in my life. I'm really afraid I'm hoping I won't see her again this year. I'm so terrified I'm going to see this girl.
You have a list of people with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
There's
god.
this one from another anime.
My question.
Hilarious. Remember? We got there, and kept getting so many people coming up to you, and it was like, I was looking at you like, who are they? You didn't even know half of them. And
I actually have a question for you, CJ.
Okay.
Did you ever like I know that you like this girl, like you never talked to her or anything. Did you like ever like know who she was, or just like random person that kept on like following you out throughout the day? Like you never just talked to her or anything?
Nope. She never approached us close enough to talk to us until the masquerade rehearsals.
okay.
Even then, like, she didn't say very many things. So that's like the first alarm that screams, psycho! So I was like, I don't know whether to talk to this person or not, but you like really creeped me out to the point where I can't talk to you.
I had, at another anime convention, I had so many people come up to me when I was in my Hinata because they had seen it on Cosplay Princess's page. Like, you're that person that modeled for Dark. I was like, you're that. Well, they didn't know my name at the point. They were like, oh, you're that person that models for Cosplay Princess. I was like, no, I'm Cosplay Princess's friend, and I'm Dark Cosplay Cosplay. I got so many coming up to me like,
You my model.
it was like,
Oh.
yeah. And they're like, can I hug you? And I was like, sure. And then they were like, can I get a picture with you too? I mean, I love Cosplay Princess's work. And I was like, okay. Just understand, this was like the first part of the
Told me
con.
the model story.
Oh my gosh.
I never told you because I was still iffy about it. It was so creepy.
Oh, funniest con story. I'm gonna have to ask you this, but first I tell you this one. What was your funniest after Masquerade con story? Mine was probably, I was finishing up with a skit for Snow Queen Cosplay the first time around. Somebody runs up to me and goes, oh my god, you and your husband were so amazing. I love seeing wives and like husbands cosplay together, and even more. You guys like, what? I love it so much. This is so amazing. How long have you been married for? I turn towards my sister, say, she's looking at me mortified like this.
Oh my god.
I turn towards the person and say, dude, we're not married. She's my sister.
I was like, right?
Mm-hmm. He's like, he literally said this, oh, and just walked away really sad like.
So what is yours, CJ?
Oh my god. So, I've done a lot of masquerades, like, a lot. And not all the time do you ever, like, win an award or anything.
Yes, I know the pain when you don't win awards. It's sad. But still, as long as they have fun.
Okay, so this happened at Youmacon, which is in Detroit. Like, downtown Detroit. And we had a bunch of things go really bad that weekend, but the skit happened to be one of the only things that went good. And our skit was a really, really sad skit. It was to the song If I Die Young, and it was with Soul and Maka from Soul Eater. And it was like Maka's last dance with Soul because he was like dead. Yeah, we decided to hit everyone hard in the feels.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
After we finished the skit, someone goes, "Bad stage ninja!" Like, they're sobbing. You just hear sobbing in the tape. It's really funny. But after, we got through the skit and everything, we walk into the green room, which is where they put everybody, waiting in the masquerade. We walk in the green room. This panty cosplayer runs up and goes to us, "You ruined my makeup, you bitch!" And just starts sobbing. Like, grossly sobbing on the
This is
floor.
why you have waterproof makeup.
And we're just like, oh god. The whole green room was silent. Silent when we got back. Like, they were crying. Silent. And it wasn't supposed to be funny to us, but it kind of was. But people were really, they were coming up to us and talking to us, and we're like, we can't do this right now. Because during the skit, they made us wear these, like, wristband things for the hotel, which was really dumb. as a side note. I went to swipe my hand against my face and actually cut open my eyebrow with the band.
Ooh!
As off the stage, my eye was bleeding. So I'm standing there as these people are talking to us like this, and someone goes, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "We just need to go, to staff people. Can we go staff people?" Like, "Thank you, but we need to go to staff people." So all of a sudden, a staff person hears us asking for someone, and they come over. They're like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I lift my face, and they just see my eyebrow split with blood just coming down my face. And they're like, "Oh, God!" So they run and grab a Band-Aid and everything. Maka and I are in the bathroom trying to scrub the fake blood off with the real blood. We put the thing on our face. We're sitting in the masquerade room. People are still talking to us like, "I didn't need those feels today. Why did you give me those feels today?" I'm like, "I guess we're the feels fairy." So we won for best choreography for our skit because we did a modern adaptation dance piece. This was the first time we had ever won at a major convention. We've always won at small ones and stuff like that. This had been our first major win at a convention. We get on stage, I can't help it, and I just start crying, and I'm like, ugh, gross sobbing crying. Just, ugh. So all of our certificates for the masquerade for Youmacon have tear stains on them. And we're just all grossly sobbing. We go to take a picture of this, and we're all holding up our stuff. You just see all these tear-stained certificates, and all of us just making this face. We were so tired. It was so bad. And the reason why this story is funny is we then found out that our car had been towed.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God, you're kidding me.
Because one of our roommates had the keys to the car in their purse the entire weekend.
Oh, dear.
So the car had sat in front of the hotel all weekend. And it finally got towed. So we were sitting there, towed car, wondering what the hell we were going to do with an award. And one of Yoko was the one who tweeted this out on Facebook. But went, "I'm alone in a hotel room with 40 ounces of popcorn and the remainder of the weekend's alcohol. Somewhere at some point, my life has gone horribly wrong." That was just the motto for the entire con. The entire con's motto.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, and I have to ask you this now. You said that was the first your first major con. Because you said you did minors before that. Do you feel like you're doing more minors or major ones, or what do you feel like you're doing? What's the general mix-up? I'm just kind of curious.
As far as major stuff goes for performance-wise, we're doing a mixture of both. ColossalCon is one of our biggest ones.
Oh yes, I'm hoping to go to ColossalCon. I'm hoping to go there. I'm not sure because I don't have much of a budget. College student, cheap, very costly dorms. College student has to pay for dorms.
Likely, I'd be the one that's paying for most of the stuff.
We'll try to get press passes. Want to get press passes at ColossalCon?
That'll work. That'll work.
If we get press passes.
Hotel room at the Kalahari. Did you hear what happened at last year's ColossalCon?
Yes, actually one of my friends went, so I do know what happened. Want to explain it to Dark Elsa?
Please
I
do.
think you're probably better, because I'll go sidetracking.
She will.
You had to book at the 2015 ColossalCon hotel rooms for the 2016 ColossalCon. They are all sold out. The entire Kalahari is sold out. Yeah.
Yes.
You had to book it while you were there, a year in advance.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you know what other con you do that for? Otakon. Do you know
Otakon?
Otakon? Over 500,000.
Otakon, I also know because we're more northeastern than I believe you are. Anime Boston, you better book it as soon as you find the dates out. New York City Comic Con.
Same.
And definitely Connecticut. You want to book your hotel room way in advance.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I have to go to Connecticut.
Really?
You're coming with me. I just say we're competing in Connecticut. End of story.
I do have to go anyways. Remember, Utuno Principal panel?
I didn't know you were doing a panel. Okay, so let's go get press passes again. We're taking advantage of the web show.
Natsuki!
I forgot you're doing the Udama Princess panel. Okay, wait, I think we can
I
actually
love
stay
your
at Michelle's
show.
place.
I love your show. I saw your Kurususyo. Love it. Then again, I do Natsuki/Satsuki, so... of course I do.
In the marathon one year, we did an Utano Prince-sama concert. Like, we did all these boy band songs.
That is what we're going to be
Still on
doing.
YouTube, and I cringe every time I watch it because all I can see is me as So, and I'm just dressed in all of this sparkly pink attire.
The nice thing is, my group that I'm doing it with, we're going to be doing a panel, but we're also we have a script. There's going to be a lot of yaoi in it.
So, Sebastian, do you want to do a skit together for we could do our skit that we're doing at GeneriCon at Kineticon?
That'd be fun. I get to practice my Sebastian voice, which I've learned by watching so many J. Michael Tatum videos of him doing his Sebastian voice.
Yeah, we get sidetracked a lot, but yeah, I know the pain of...
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, hotel stories, yeah, do this. So I think I reserved a hotel for 2015, another anime convention. Turns out they screw me up, and they actually scheduled me for 2016, an anime convention. So that's
We
all
still
set.
have that?
It was that bad.
We still have that.
We still have it. Yes, I still have the
Yes!
And I'm calling them up going, I need to make sure that it's registered. Did you take the money on my account for it? Because you always take a deposit out. They're like, we don't have you registered. I'm like, oh my god, you are kidding me. I want to be in the hotel for this convention because the masquerade gets out at like 11 and I don't want to drive to a different hotel because there's no hotels close by. And they're like, no we don't. And I'm like, when do you reserve this for? Like 2016? I'm like, I just like about ripped my head out. It was terrible. Oh, speaking of CosplayCon, I do know somewhere we can stay, Marie.
Yay!
I do have friends. Making friends is the best thing in the world for when you go to conventions.
Yeah.
But
I do not do hotels. Also, hotels go up in price when you go to convention weekends.
yeah. Especially in the summer because they know that there's going to be an influx of people. They're like, well, let's jack up the prices by $100 or $50.
Yeah, that also pisses off the people that are just visiting the place. Who don't have the con. It's like, why the heck are you so expensive? It's like, there's a con going on. And it's like,
I know our hotel bill for this con is close to $900 for OhioCon.
Oh my god, is this like 2 nights?
Yeah. Well,
Oh my god, that is probably one of the worst ones I've heard yet.
woo.
It's expensive. But okay, so funny energy. Okay, so everyone gets injured at a con eventually. Last year at OhioCon, I was dressed as La Muerta from Book of Life.
Saw that picture, very pretty.
I had bought glitter from Claire. Claire's like kids, whatever store place that has cute things in it. I had to find a very special thing of glitter because it was what was reminiscent of the character. So I put this glitter all over my face, including close to my eyes.
Ooh.
Nowhere on the label did it say that you couldn't put it close to your eyes, because it said it was non-toxic, body safe.
Still bad idea near the eye.
The little package had the girl with the glitter on her eye. So I'm walking around con. We're getting stopped every like 5 steps because people are like, "Oh, La Muerta," and I'm like, "Oh, this hat is heavy." It was made of a 10-foot wide steel plate.
You made it out of steel.
Yes, because I wanted to have
cardboard.
Determination. Okay,
It's
I hate
that time.
to be mean, but it's that time in which we're going to give you the floor for the next few minutes. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about relating to it. If you want to advertise, go ahead to advertise. We're going to cut you off when it hits the 59 mark, and we're going to say goodnight to everyone. Just to let you know, we're giving you the floor now.
We are going to be quiet.
We're going to be quiet.
We're going to attempt.
well,
So talk about whatever you want to talk about.
fun being on the show. I'd love to do it again sometime. It was really a lot of fun. I'll be going to OhioCon with my friends King Yaru Cosplay, which is what I'm a part of. My next kind of big thing after that is going to be ZipCon, where I'm guesting at, along with King Yaru Cosplay. After that is going to be Animarathon, like we always do every year. Then Colossal Con, and then I'm guesting by myself at KabachiCon. So the next one, which is 2016, hopefully. So as far as I know. Otherwise than that, you can see me at OhioCon. Feel free to walk up to me. I really don't care as long as you don't like get creepy. Like don't be a creeper, please. Like just be a normal person. Say hi. My name is blah blah blah. Perfectly fine for me. I think my page is below. Go ahead and like it if you like. If you want to keep in progress what I'm doing. I post silly stuff sometimes. I'm going to be start doing more tutorials and more photo shoot pictures of different things now that I'm getting more active with my page. And it's, like I said, been a lot of fun. So.
Yay.
So, yep. I need to close this up by doing a little advertisement because I promised Broken Wall Cosplay would do a bit of advertisement for him. So,
And
Broken
you
Wall's
will do that.
Cosplay. Yes, Broken Wall Cosplay, also known as Proper Proofs. On our previous show, other than me talking with Divine from Mary Kay, who is actually a cosplay makeup artist, Papa Proofs is actually now offering on his page Broken Wall Cosplay, which you can see below, or you can actually check out on Crazy Cosplay Duo, and you will find it there. He is offering now cosplay badges. These are badges about this big. It's about the size of my hand. This one is generic. And they are going to have your character and your cosplay name. He is now doing them. They're also laminated, and they'll come with like a little thing to keep it on you so you can have on your outfit. They are selling now. Papa Bruce is now selling them. Any character you want with any writing you want on your cosplay badge for $10, including shipping. So if you send Papa Bruce a message on Broken Wall Cosplay, you can have one custom made for you for your next convention because Papa Bruce is amazing. Papa Bruce has made my sister Snow Queen cosplay her Wendy one, and Papa Bruce also has shipped out my wonderful, lovely femme Lady Ciel one, and that one I will be debutanting as soon as this arrives. But I'm just doing this because Papa Bruce wanted me to tell everyone that he is now making them. He is also making Dark Elsa's one, like we mentioned earlier. And if not, and you just need an artist for any sort of thing, I would totally contact Papa Bruce on Broken Wall Cosplay, where he actually does a cosplay page with him and his daughter.
Who is adorable.
And we will be doing, actually, at Camp Anime, if you like Camp Anime, we will actually be doing a Ruby panel with them as well. And we will see them at GenericCon.
And we will also be doing a Neotalia one with, where Papa Bruce will be Mel Belarus, which is going to be fun.
I'm going to be from America, and I'm going to run around McDonald's. So let's see how much I just freak out normal public.
Wrong con, GenericCon, you're Femme America. Camp Anime,
I can't go to America. I'm going to run around with a McDonald's, because in Camp Anime, you can't find McDonald's anywhere. It takes you 20 minutes to get to Dunkin' Donuts.
Camp Anime, you're being Femme Italy.
I'm going to be North Italy. Pasta!
And I will be at the GenericCon one. I will be Femme Hong Kong, yet at Camp Anime, I will be Femme Spain. Thank you. And I will also be a part of a Kingdom Hearts one, too. Yeah.
Yes. I will also be hosting a panel about how it is to, at GenericCon, I'll also be hosting a panel on how it is to be wearing the Lolita fashion every day. I am also hosting a Hogwarts panel in which I know Doko Zakase will be representing our Slytherin headmaster. I will be doing Gryffindor due to Snow Queen cosplay and personal reasons. She has actually had to step back for this beginning of this con season. Personal reasons, not going into detail, so my partner for this con season will definitely be Dark Elsa cosplay instead of Snow Queen cosplay because Snow Queen cosplay has issues that prevent her from going to conventions. So yes.
And we have wands for the Hogwarts one, because I have two.
We will also have Intriguing Winds as our lovely Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff, we will have somebody else. I'm not sure where Hufflepuff is, unfortunately.
You forgot? Really?
I know it's Shelly, but I don't know if she's got a page or not.
I don't know if she does either. Well.
And, yep.
We have 2 minutes left.
Well, 1 minute left now.
One. No.
1 minute left.
Yeah.
Total.
You're so cute. And so down below on the links, I actually have links to your Facebook page, your Cosplay Amino, and your Tumblr.
Yep.
And below that, I actually have a link to our Facebook page. Last little quick thing. Me and Dark Elsa Cosplay are actually trying to get to a con called TourCon. If we're able to scrape up 100 subscribers or 100 likes on our Facebook page, Toricon will give me and Dark Hills of Cosplay free passes for the entire weekend. So please hit the subscribe and please hit the like, because that way we can go again by the conventions. We also want to be invited. We also want to do press passes at hopefully other conventions. I want to get a press pass for a con called Omni Comic Con. If I have 100, same thing. A lot of cons are either putting me at the 100 limit. So if I get 100 subscribers or 100 Facebook likes,
We get 100
subscribers, we will get press passes, and we will do vlogs on what will happen at the conventions. And now we all have to say goodnight. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.